In determining which product to go with, the technology director and myself had many conversations about what we were really looking for. And when it came down to it, we were really looking for something with ease of use that had great organization and efficiency, as well as just helping kids be independent. And PowerGistics really checked all the boxes for us, and we know that it may be a costlier product, but it is far superior to anything else we've used. Since going with PowerGistics, I have noticed that classrooms are much more organized and the transitions are running very smoothly. We're no longer waiting in lines to try to get into the bin or arguing over whose charging cord is whose. It's very organized and easy for each child to put their Chromebook or iPad away, as well as to retrieve it without adult help. So it really has provided the independence that we wanted and we're looking for in our charging stations and organizational units. A bonus is that they lock, so we have an ability to do that if we have events or things where other people might be in classrooms. In addition, the design is really nice. There's a low profile, so it doesn't take up much space in our classroom. And just again, back to that independence, that's really what we were looking for, and PowerGistics nailed it.
So Mauston School District has gone through a large number of charging solutions, storage solutions over the years. There was a time where we started out with PowerGistics in the very beginning, and obviously the craze came of carts with baskets or tabletop options, and we literally explored every option in our district to the point where we finally came back and said, you know what? Even if the price isn't the cheapest, PowerGistics is the solution for our classrooms. The reasons we decided to move back to PowerGistics was the struggle that we were noticing in the classroom. It was taking teachers too long to deploy a device, cords were getting tangled up, devices were being damaged. It just did not flow with how little time teachers have to get set up for their lessons. And PowerGistics was the perfect solution. It's a small form factor, the cords are nice and tight and organized, it is a very clean and professional look in the classroom, and the product is designed with a child in mind. Even from the tallest shelf to the smallest student in the classroom, they can reach their device without struggling or climbing on things. It's just an ideal fit. It is very versatile, easy to deploy. It has grown over the years. One thing that I personally love about PowerGistics as a company is they're wide open to feedback. You see a minor problem, all you have to do is pick up the phone, give them a call, see them at a show. They take it down and they take it serious. And obviously, nothing's perfect out of the box, brand new, but they take your feedback to heart and they actually make the changes. I've witnessed the changes personally over the years, providing feedback as something as simple as moving a mounting hole 2 inches down so that it's easier to accessible. Guess what? Next model that came out, that change was done. And you don't see that from any other solution. The thing that I like about the PowerGistics Towers that we deployed in our district, being a single person tech department right now, it has made my life easier in the standpoint that it has helped cut down on breakage and downtime for student devices. The shelves are designed very well that I don't have to worry about the excessive wear and tear on the devices that we witnessed in either our tower or our charging carts and or our tabletops. One of my biggest pet peeves with some of the tabletop solutions that are on the market is the thin wall metal dividers. Your younger students tend to miss the divider and slide the device over that, causing damage to either screens or keyboards, and we notice that uptick. And being a district now that I am the only one to take care of roughly 1,500 students and 1,300 devices, it has really cut down my repair times because the devices last longer. We chose to wall mount the towers in this beautiful new elementary building to kind of standardize the classrooms. Teachers can easily switch rooms, students can be moved from room to room, and they just know where to go to get their device no matter where they are in the building.
We were really looking for uniformity, and this allowed us to have uniformity as well as the students just to use the tower no matter what classroom they were in. They can move their Chromebook from place to place and still have the charging port. So,
having a mounted device or a mounted solution in the room on the wall allows me to give it an asset tag, and actually all of my Chromebooks are checked out to that tower. It saved me time in my asset management system, and it is a secure way that we will be storing our devices in the summertime, where in our elementary buildings we no longer have to go collect all those devices as a tech department. We literally close the door, lock it, and it's secured for the summer.
And as far as classroom, keeping track of devices, it's great because each device is numbered and each student has their student number, and so we can keep track of, you know, whose device is missing and where it might have gone.
Key feature that we really love about the PowerGistics solutions is their durability, and in my opinion, they hold their value. So when we first had them, we had roughly over 30-some towers in the classrooms, and a previous director decided to let's try these other solutions. And what we found was it took us literally no time to find somebody that wanted to purchase all 30 of them, because it's a tried, tested, and true product. So we were able to recuperate a good amount of money for devices that were previous year's models. But I think that says a lot about the brand in itself.
So at one point we did experiment with another solution. That solution was carts, and it took us about 2 months to realize that those were not going to be functional in our spaces. They were much too large. The students could not be independent in utilizing, returning or retrieving their device. And the teachers quite honestly didn't want them taking up space in their classrooms. So it was about 2 months, and they were all removed.
And making the transition to the PowerGistics Towers with the ease of deployment, as much as it pained me to tear apart 25 carts, the towers went up fairly quick. It does not take somebody that has a technical background to wire these new carts. I'll be honest, I had somebody who has no association with the tech department wire half the carts in our new elementary to help me out because I'm a one-man shop. And they were able to do it, and I was able to throw them on the wall in 5 minutes.
System right here. I mean, I do like that there are 5 red, 5 blue, 5 yellow, and 5 green, and our kids are able to come on over here and not even look at the numbers that are already listed here for us, but they can just visually see that they're the second red container, or they're the second blue one, or the 5th yellow one. It's just visually appealing and just very easy to find where they have to load their own Chromebook and charge them, and they can easily charge them here from the chargings to the left. So I don't need to manage these at all. They're just very well aware of which space is there, and they come and get their Chromebooks whenever we need them throughout the day, and they put them back and charge them whenever they need them. My favorite thing about this, I guess, is of our unit here, is the fact that it doesn't take up an awful lot of space, and it's kind of tucked back in here in the corner. It's not big and bulky like the other unit we used to have.
We love PowerGistics.